But the second thing is we got to work with government, not just government of Kenya, but some other governments in like building data dashboards and data work. And for me, looking at just the impact of a very simple dashboard, to be honest, they were very simple dashboards that they were accessing to make decisions around COVID, around response to different things. It persuaded even the worst critic that tech can actually change the world. Let me give an example of government of Kenya because this is very public. We worked with Ministry of Health and Ministry of ICT around COVID data. It was very simple. There was some data that was publicly available. So we used publicly available data to model out what would happen if COVID hit all the 50 million Kenyans. What would happen? And we did a dashboard showing that Kiambu County will have the most deaths. And we mapped it out and we presented it and we gave it to the CS and showed them this is what our data says. It is not very intelligent, it's just based on the information that we are getting from how the disease is acting out. So he sees it and says, so we explain to him the logic behind the dashboard. He goes and presents it to the National Emergency team, and the next thing in the news, Kiambu County has closed all the markets. Kiambu County has done this. Wow. And for me, that impact, that was almost instant change. I always say we actually saved lives in a real sense while we were not doctors, because if those actions had not been taken, the response would have been delayed and the infections would have increased to a point where the deaths were happening before even the doctors knew how to treat the disease.